channel. This is Universal Sister Anne of God, content creator, pastor, minister, non-profit manager, mentor coach, prayer teacher, and all the wonderful things. I want to be everything to everybody. That's what it means. I'm busy. I'm busy. Busy, busy, busy like a bee. Anyways, how is your day going? Your week? Today is Thursday, one day to weekend. Just seems like the week just started. Oh, we've come thus far. Today is already the 4th, right? Yeah, the 4th of December. The month is pushing ahead, and we got to push ahead with the month. Yes, life can seem difficult, I must say. One minute you're happy, the next minute you're thinking, arranging in your head, considering, reconsidering, organizing, planning. I mean, we don't ever stop. It's like a marathon, coupled with life's issues and personal stuffs going on with each and every one of us. It can be so hectic, hard, and just difficult to navigate. But what I think is, in the midst of all these sorts, sundry, and everything surrounding us, we must remain positive. Woo, woo, woo. I like that term. Sometimes I tend to be overwhelmed by things surrounding me, issues, and all that. But I just try to remind myself always that I must chill out, pause, take a chill pill, take a step back, take a deep breath. Yeah, a friend of mine I hadn't contacted in a long while, out of the blues, I was just checking out contacts and things like that 4 days ago, and I was like, oh, just say hi. And I called to say hi, and surprisingly, the person wasn't feeling too well. So I said, okay, I just got to say hi, take care, hope you get better. So I called back a day or two after to find out how the person is doing. No response, but I got a text this morning from the person saying, well, I'm getting better from malaria, but I feel stressed about whatever the person did mention. I was saying later in the response, you don't need to feel stressed. I mean, just remain in a focused position. Everything that became destabilized or turned into what you were not expecting will on their own reconfigure their positions, whether for better or for worse. Even if life gets worse, we need to be focused. It's not when you're worrying, jumping around, looking for solution, and then you wear yourself out. You become stressed, like this friend of mine. Why are you being stressed in this time when the situation surrounding everybody, everywhere in the world, seems to be stressed already? You don't need to add to your stress level. De-stress, if anything. Don't focus on personal challenges or issues surrounding you. Rather, ask what needs to be done to change the situation, to change the status quo. Yes, I like solving issues. It doesn't help much as when people come together and an issue has happened, an issue is ongoing, and all people want to sit about and do is gossip about it, raise dust about it. No, what we should be about is proffering solutions to our lives' issues. And that's something that really bothers me. when people always come together and all they want to do is talk about other people's situation instead of their personal, family, and whatever situation. You abandon your own problems most of the time and start discussing other people, and then you start seeing reasons why the people are like this, that person is this. You start judging, you start naming, you start labeling, you start what's the term, stigmatizing. ah I like to gist and talk, but I don't think I like to gist and talk about other people. I like to talk about me, myself, and my own issue. Talk about your personal issues. If you are with friends, discuss better things that will lead you to forward. Better your family, your community, your company, whatever group you belong to. Let us leave gossip alone. Let us leave backbiting alone. Stress is too much in this world nowadays. Immigrants are in the US struggling with Trump. Shut up. I know they talk about Trump, wahala. Talking about immigrating, sometimes I wonder why people want to immigrate to other countries. The stress alone with Japan is crazy. And people are, in the jungles, roaming, just trying to shook their head wherever the matter seems to be good. There's nowhere that it is good though. Hey, if you have a little limelight wherever you are now, my brother, my sister, try and make a further pathway from that limelight. Make it become orange light, purple light, apple light. Hey, there's nowhere that it is better. The stress, before stress stresses you out. I'm trying to just go around and about. But the main thing we're talking about here is that there's too much trouble in the world now. Wherever you think about, wherever continent you are imagining now as we're trying to rub minds together, nowhere is better. And that's why I wonder at Nigerians a lot. They don't like their country, they like to judge it. Whereas we are not trying at all. We add more stress to ourselves in this country. Do you know? Stress that ends up becoming a burden, health wise, community wise, relationship wise, and so on and so forth. Christmas is around the corner. That one is an added big, you know. People are complaining that there is no money. But once it's 4 o'clock, they start throwing what you call knockouts, fireworks, money that you will use in eating food. I went to the market yesterday to pick up something, not buy something. I don't do Christmas shopping. I saw on a table as big as this table in front of me, different sizes of fireworks. And I turned and said, no be this one that they carry, they make noise. I don't know whether some were laughing behind my back. I just focused and was going my way. The stress is too much. And I want to even say, police people, they don't know how to make money. If I was a policewoman, it is this season I will make original crazy money. I will carry my colleagues, we enter our police van and be roaming around the streets from 4 p.m. Wherever we hear paka, we land there. We capture the people throwing those knockouts. We take them to the station. 10,000, they bail you. When you go home, you think of something positive to do instead of throwing fireworks. Abi, tomorrow they say Tinubu didn't give us job. This did not happen. That did not happen, and blah 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 and blah. Then when you go home, time you will use to rest, you will start using it to buy fireworks and disturbing the neighborhood. Gosh, you're adding fire onto fire for yourself. Inwekwalu uche, according to Igbo people, do you have sense? Me, my own stress is high, like issues back to back. So I don't need to add more to myself, you know. So these and many other issues surround us these days. What we all need to do is to look for ways to distress, you know, to calm down the situation, not escalate it. All you hear these days in the Middle is escalating violence, Lebanon, and so on and so forth. Why now? We don't need to escalate the issues. We need to de escalate, bring it down, hush it, cool it down, pause it, that kind of thing. How can we distress? Because some people, no matter what you say, they will remain stressed because they have made it a habit of theirs to be stressed. In fact, stress tends to give them joy. The way the thought of Christmas gives some people joy. I will only say my own bits, suggest, encourage, distress, de-escalate. Number one, what are the things that hold you bound or sort of captive that prevents you from, chilling? Hello, star. So those things that give you headache, a heck of a time, hi, try to begin to remove them one by one. Do you remember me? Nisa Lisa, yeah, the name sounds familiar. Yeah, I do. How are you? Good day. Where are you joining from again? I don't recall where you said you were joining from. Good to have you again on my live. So we're becoming more close, right? Anyways, thank you for joining. Yeah, so the things that tend to give us troubles, it could be family life. We don't totally need to like pack up, leave the family, or totally renounce family relationship. I am fine, Miss Alisa. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where you're calling me from. You are the second person that joined me on my live 4 nights ago or thereabouts. Yeah. So if it's family, I don't say hate your family, no. But family can be a major hindrance. Unless you realize this, you will not know the toll family stress can put on you. You cannot give your family members all they need. Know where to stop. There's this prayer called the Serenity Prayer. I was even suggesting it to my friend who said he's stressed. The prayer talks about having the wisdom to know what I can do, that I can do it, and then the wisdom to know that which I cannot do or down. So from that perspective, one realizes that I cannot do everything for my family. So to distress, am I strong? How strong? Very strong now. I have a new haircut, by the way. This is my Christmas hairstyle. Someone is sending me a message on WhatsApp. So this stress family issue, only do what you can do for your family, whether it's your husband, your wife, your children. It doesn't mean you hate them. Okay. Yeah. As in that one. Yeah, I try to be positive. Oh, that's just it. That's my watchword. I don't let anything get to me. These days, I'm even living simpler. I have things I know I have to take care of, but for now, I know I cannot take care of them. So I'm like, in a few days, the more I wait and remain hopeful and happy, the more things will be falling into place. So that is it for me. That's why I'm always happy. Hey. I'm always happy. Oh. There's no room for sadness. There's no room for any negativity in my life. No, no, it's a no, no. Of course, we all deserve to be happy. We all deserve to be happy. And nobody can give you that happiness except you find it yourself. And remember that happiness is not the best of it, rather, joy. We should all reach out for joy. Joy is supernatural in nature, as opposed to happiness that you can even get from physical and human things. Joy is eternal and it lasts forever. So seek joy. In your happiness, seek joy. In whatever you do, seek joy. I think that's also a fruit of the Holy Spirit, right? So I am always joyful no matter the situation. Joy, joy, joy. In my heart is ringing. Oh, joy, joy, joy. Hey, hey, hey. Da, 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 da. See what the Lord has done for me. Guy just to set me free. Do, 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 do. Oh, it's joy, joy, joy. Yes, so joy. I think that is one of the ways to distress, to find joy in spite of the ups and downs of your life. Find joy. Joy is there. Give it to yourself. Oh, thank you. My voice, God's gift. So that's why I'm using it, to edify myself and all of you out there. Voice, talking about voice, this connection is interesting. Using your voice can give you that space to be you. Yes, because we swallow a lot of nonsense from people. Learn to speak out. Speak out when you are in a situation where you don't feel comfortable. When you speak out, you are speaking strength and energy to yourself, into your life. Your voice is a great gift to pull yourself out of stress. Your boss could be stressing you to hell, your husband, wherever situation, just speak it out. Say, no, this is too much. I can't take it in anymore. And those people will learn to understand and know that they've been stressing you out lately. So speak. Speak out. You can also use a voice to speak out for other people who can't speak for themselves. Do charity. Like, let's say your situation is love, or you're not being loved the way you hope to be loved. If you give love to other people, learn to show them love that you expect to be shown. You can also distress, and be yourself. It's Christmas season. Yeah, we're almost at Christmas. It's a season of hope, of joy, of gratitude for all God has done. When you give God thanks for all the things God has done for you, God will do more for you. Gratitude. Are you grateful for the gift of life, or you are still part of those people murmuring that, oh, the year has come to an end, I did not get this, I did not get that? You are stressing yourself. You are your personal problem. So remove that feeling from you and you will do well. Anyways, just these few words I thought to come by and share with all of you on YouTube. I hope we can all take these things instead, As I'm telling or sharing with you, so I'm also sharing or telling myself to learn to distress, even though I'm trying. Yeah, I've said to myself, my dear, if you can't do it, relax. When the time comes, things will fall in place. One day at a time. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking from you. Ooh, show me the way to do everything that I have to do. You can do everything at the same time, okay? Bit by bit. Like streamline your activities, your assignments, your projects into little portions. That way you don't stress yourself, okay? We don't need to stress ourselves. Please, please, please. Don't stress yourself with Christmas shopping or thinking about what to buy. If you don't have money, my dear, relax. Personally, if I see rice on Christmas Day, I eat. If I see Gary, I eat. you know. Hmm. See my Christmas haircut. This is how I will be. I don't need stress. Do you need stress? I don't think you need stress. So please, 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 let us put ourselves together. You could be having other tangible challenges. My heart goes out to you, but in spite of that, maintain peace of mind, okay? Remain focused, resilient. Be resilient. Find hope in you. Be courageous. Okay, don't wait for other people to help you do that. Find it yourself. It is in you. Okay? All right, then. I thank those who were able to join this live. Let's talk about something else tomorrow by this time, if you will. Hopefully, I can remember 2 p.m. Nigerian time. All right, take care. Sometimes we may be sad, sometimes things may not go the way we want, but we must stay strong. Yeah, continue without letting up. Yes, that is the summary of this life. Sometimes can be bad, sometimes can be good, but don't let those tussles, the ups and down, push you up and down. Stay focused, okay? And a solution will come your way. Thank you, Nisa Lisa, for helping us summarize this live, okay? I appreciate your followership. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Happy weekend tomorrow as it comes. See you soon. See you soon. I am going off.